Hey, what's going on, guys? We are live once again, where we come to you weekly and talk about some things that we're dealing with or have dealt with, or are on this journey of achieving our goals and dreams in hopes to inspire someone to actually start their journey, as well as motivate those who already have. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jeremiah Dace, and I'm joined with the lovely and amazing Xavier Prelo. How we doing, Zay?
Hello, beautiful people. I'm amazing. How y'all doing? How you doing, Jay?
I'm good. Another beautiful day. Another beautiful, moments in that day for us to come and talk to people and share our life story. So, let's make it happen. Guys, so before we get into the show, we always want to do that weekly catch up, just kind of talk about some things that we've been experiencing or have experienced during the week. So, you got anything you want to share? Anything you want to share today?
I'm very excited. I mean, just life is great. I'm grateful. Be grateful, and I'm blessed. So.
There you go. I mean, I ain't really have anything too crazy either. So, let's move right along. You know what I mean? Just being real. But as you guys know, we normally do the show live on Sundays, right? Obviously, it's not Sunday. It's actually Friday the 13th.
It's Friday night.
Okay. I thought you were going to keep going. Okay.
I thought you was going to come in.
No, okay. So, but no, definitely. What we wanted to talk about, guys, is this. Do you want to tell them? It's tier. This may potentially be at least for now. This will be the last show. And I'll let Zay explain a little bit, but this will be the last show at least for the foreseeable future, and you can kind of expound a little bit on that.
So, y'all, like I said, opportunities are always coming your way. I got an incredible opportunity, and I would be crazy not to take it. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. And so, like Jay said, it just means I'm going to step away for a while. But we will be back. So we definitely wanted to go ahead and not leave you guys hanging. We're going to finish this show. Well, this is episode 20. So we're just going to, do this show for the week. And when we come back, we're going to keep...
It's crazy that this is episode 20, man.
Episode 20.
It's been 5 months strong. And shout out to y'all for rocking with us. And just, faithfully... We have some consistent viewers, so definitely want to just shout out to you guys and appreciate you guys for rocking with us. But as I said, this will be the last one, at least for now. And when we do come back, we'll definitely give you a heads up and let you know. But we want to do one final show with you guys. So moving right along, what we want to talk about today or tonight rather is the why. Because when you know why you're doing something. Everything fails in comparison. There's going to be things that come your way, but when you know why you're doing it, it just makes it that much easier to keep pressing. So we want to talk about our why, what our why is for what we're going after, and how we kind of, how we, got there, and then also, how you guys can also maybe find it as well, find yours. So, you want to talk about, I'm sorry, I'm just. Appreciate you, Kay. Mine not working. I don't know why.
Gotta keep going.
Gotta keep going in the midst of it all.
So my why, since I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, I've heard people say, you need to know why you're doing it. You need to know why you're doing it. And what I'm finding out, and I'm telling you, every time you think you know who you are, every time you think you know what you're doing, you'll find that you're constantly changing as a person, and just different opportunities just give you a different perspective of things. In this moment, I would have to say my why really just stems from just following, just literally following the universe, y'all. The more I go, the more I keep following my goals and dreams, the more I do, I just realize everything goes much better when I just let the universe guide me. And in that, and plus just I found that things always work out better because also just not going against the universal laws, that's just crazy. It just ends bad anyways. But in that, I know that there have been moments of peace in my life, and when I'm in those moments, that's when I feel the most fulfilled. That's whenever I feel the most beautiful. And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about just beautiful. I feel like I'm just a beautiful person. Mm-hmm. Just giving and loving other people, genuinely loving other people.
And then speaking of loving other people, I mean, you told me a story about when you were at, what was it, Barnes & Noble? Mm-hmm. You want to, like, I just speak about loving other people. I just, if you could, can you share that? Can you share that story real quick?
Yes. So the other night, Jay and I, we were talking, and of course we were talking about the show. We were talking about the why. And I told him, he was like, Zay, what's your why? And I was like, we were just going back and forth, just having a conversation. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I was like, yo, like, just pretty much what I just told you. I was like, everything is just always changing. But it's just, I feel like I'm just growing, just continuously blossoming. But I'm at Barnes & Noble. Like, that's just one of my spots I go to because I can focus there. And, it's just good energy. A lot of smart people there anyways. But it's been raining a lot lately here in Virginia. I don't know how it is where you are, but it was raining so hard. And I'm at Barnes & Noble, and it just broke my heart, y'all. There was so many homeless black women there. And I was just so speechless. Like, I mean, there's this one lady I always see. I'm like, oh, okay. But it was literally like 4 other black homeless women. And if I've seen it in the past, it never impacted me like it did. Like, I got so emotional in that moment. And I was just like, universe, like, please, like, whatever you need me to do, like, give me, like, the answer to like, figure out what I need to do to help more people, because there's no way that people need to be living like that, y'all. Mm-hmm. There's no way that people, they were there because they had nowhere else to go. It's raining really crazy. It was raining so hard, and just their appearance, it just broke my heart. And so that definitely did something internally. That just happened a few days ago. So it's just like, in this moment of me even like saying what my why is, it's still changing. You know what I mean? It's just getting me closer to who I am and what I'm supposed to do on this world. Is that the angle you wanted me to come from? Because I didn't know, like, loving other people.
Because you said loving other people, and I just thought that was a fitting story for that sentence alone. Just having the love of somebody. You don't even know these people. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know them, but just seeing them and knowing that that's not the way that we were designed to live. That's not what we were created for. We won the fight for life. So why are we living, as failures? Not as failures, but we're living a life beneath what we had the potential to live. So just having that love, genuine love and compassion for other people, definitely.
Well, that's awesome that you got the love out of that. I was just telling you a story.
But some people just commented. You said we see. Well, obviously, Kristen said, "Please don't go." And then Ali commented and said that definitely this is the last one for now. Like I said, for the foreseeable future, this is the last one. So unfortunately, but at the same time, it's for a good reason, for a good cause.
Yes.
But
so as I was saying, just going back on track into like really in this moment, what I was saying, my why right now is definitely, like I said, just letting the universe live through me. So just letting the universe guide me. And just using what I know was in me. Mm-hmm. Another thing that I've noticed lately too, and it has been incredibly humbling, is just what other people see in me. I've had these past few weeks has just been like wild to me because when you're going through life and you're just doing, sometimes you don't take a moment to reflect on what you're doing or how you're doing it. Mm-hmm. But when somebody literally stops you and take a moment and just to say thank you, or you inspire me, or I got this from you, or, mm-hmm. And most of the time I'm just talking. I don't even realize, like, Jay, it'd be many times I'll say something. He'd be like, yeah, you said that. And it's dope. And I'm like, oh, I said that. But I've had people like, just like really like say that they're grateful that I'm doing what I'm doing. And I've been like reflecting on it. I'm like, what exactly am I doing? Literally, mm-hmm. the only thing that I can think that I am doing in this moment, like right now, is just doing what's inside of me, like doing what feels right, doing like anytime I get a thought and I know it's not like, and it's organic, I just do, and it's impacting other people. So, and just feeling that fulfillment, you know what I mean? I know that's kind of like confusing, just because I'm gonna be real. Like right now, and I keep saying in this moment, because what my why was last week, just over these past few days, it's changing. And I did write down some notes, but it sounds like what I'm saying right now. So I guess my why right now is to just use and do what I feel right, and just do use what I have. And when I say what I have, I mean like use my voice, use my my personality, use my character, use my ideas, and just give it and share it with the world. Mm-hmm. That's my why, because it's fulfilling and it gets me back to that place of peace. Because I like I said, when you have people come to you and they pull you to the side, and you just like, damn, like I'm really doing that, and you just reflect. You have those moments of peace. So I'm trying to get myself to a place to where where I live in that place. I want to live in that peace. And even though I'll be living in that peace, I know it's still much bigger than me, because I'm getting the fulfillment, I'm getting the feeling, but other people are getting the message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, I hear you. It's like, especially when you're going back a little bit, what you said was when you said when you get the thoughts and you get, just a feeling like I should do this, and just doing it, the universe speaks through us. Because when we get those thoughts, they're not necessarily ours. They're gifts from the universe, and not necessarily specifically for us, but for others. So for when you do receive a thought and you do act on it, that's exactly what you should do. You know what I mean? Like, you just do, and let go of how that's going to come to pass. So that's dope.
Yes, and I will say, because this is a bit of a battle, but I think it's getting more clear, because you're like, man, like, how do I know I'm not making shit up? Because I'm sorry, I'm cursing, but sometimes I feel like, I put that thought in my head. So, boom, when you get a thought in your head, and this is just like from the past few weeks experience, when you get a thought in your head, and it's organic, but I'm telling you, man, your intuition, your energy, like, if there's any doubt and you still act on it, that's you going against the universe. Like, I don't know. Am I being clear? I feel like I'm not, Okay. I don't know. But ultimately, my why in this moment right now is to just be at peace. And through that, I am allowing the universe to live with me, and just acting on who I am as a person, and just doing what I feel is right. And that's through, like, love and kindness and all that great stuff.
Okay.
So, Jay, what is your why in this moment of your life?
I got my why for me is, and I have it written on my board above my desk at home. It's really just 4 phrases. It's just like my family, my friends, my city, myself. And I just have a firm belief of putting others before you. But so for me, it's like my family is just at the top of the list, because they've been such a foundation for me, and I didn't really realize it, unfortunately, until I've lost family members, and I didn't realize how close we actually were, because we didn't necessarily always have that closeness, because it was 7 of us growing up and 5 older sisters. We ain't always see eye to eye, you know what I mean? when you a dude and you got 5 older sisters, everybody think they the mama. So you don't always see eye to eye with those individuals, but really reflecting and understanding how vital they were to being here right now. So having that foundation was key to any success that I have right now, and any future success I will have. But my family and my friends, and really what it comes down to is I want to be that example. I got tired of living life the way I was living it. I got tired of going through things that I was going through. I got tired of dealing with things that I was dealing with, and I knew that there was more for me. And I knew that, and then when I realized that, and I got tired of that, I realized that my family was going through similar things. I realized that my friends were going through similar things. You know what I mean? Like, my city was going through similar things. So I said that I just developed a mentality, like, I'm putting my family on my back. Like, y'all follow me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of going through this, and I know that if I'm tired of it, I know that y'all are tired of it.
Yes.
So I'm going to be that person that brings us out of the darkness.
Wow.
I'll be the one carrying the lantern, taking that step, even though I can't see it, so that you guys don't have to. And it's while I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the burden can be heavy, but remembering the strength that my mom had. My mom worked 4 hours, 3 shifts, three shifts back to back, like 48 hours straight. And come home, still put food on the table. Come home, still hang out with us. Come home and still make sure we're good, and then go back and do it again. So and I think about that, and so when I do get tired, I remember that her blood runs through my veins. And if she could do something like that, there's no way how can I claim that I'm tired? Really, you know what I mean? Like, how can I claim that I'm tired when my family is, in a city that's bullets can fly in their house at any minute? Like, how can I claim that I'm tired when my nieces and nephew, all they ever known was poverty. All they ever known was struggle. How can I claim that I'm tired when I have friends back home that don't necessarily know the way? I'm not saying that I'm that way maker, but I can spark the idea that they can seek the way. And so I'm like, I just couldn't live with it anymore. I couldn't live with it for myself. And then I realized that when I discovered that in myself, I realized that it was so much bigger than me. It was beyond me. I couldn't, like I said, putting others before me. That's why I'm at the bottom of the list, but I'm still on that list. You know what I mean? I still made the cut, but I'm at the bottom because it's not necessarily about me. It's about my, like I said, it's about my family. It's about my friends. It's about my city. They need me. And I'll be selfish to do anything other than that. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, think about it. If all I have to do is get something simple as this, get in front of you guys and speak to you guys, and my family could potentially live a life that they never lived before, if all I have to do is go to a classroom and sit down and learn some stuff and apply that stuff, and then my family could be exposed to it, and my nieces and nephews can live a life that I never lived, my future kids, my future wife can do things that I've never been able to do before, how insignificant is it? You know what I mean? If all I got to do is wake up at 5 in the morning and go to bed, sometimes at 12, 1 in the morning. So what? If that's all it really takes, yes, I get tired. Yes, it's difficult at times, but it's the why.
I'm sorry.
Does you want to go ahead?
Yeah, well, I was just going to say I can really relate to you because, man, like sometimes I don't really sleep. I rest my eyes. That's literally, and it's time for me to get back up. But I can tell you, I relate to you because I've grown to appreciate that tiredness. I found for me, I would rather be tired than miserable. So when I wasn't doing shit, y'all, let me make it back. Gee, y'all. I thought I was talking to Jay for a second. But when I wasn't like doing anything, when I wasn't like trying anything, I was miserable. Like for real. And I was in that place where I'm like, yo, why am I upset? Like I'm 20 something years old making like this amount of money. I'm living. I'm not hurting. I have a great life. Why am I so miserable? Why am I so upset? And it was because I was just existing, right? I wasn't really doing anything. But when I start doing things, and I'm telling y'all, like, this year I'm so grateful. Like, y'all, this year.
It's crazy.
Pause, real quick. I was talking to my friend earlier, and she was saying, like, man, this year went by kind of fast, but the summer went by slow. And I was like, yeah, that's right, because this is probably the first year in a really, really long time where I can actually remember what I was doing, in July, what I was doing in March. Like, I actually remember in the past, like, I was on night shift, so I didn't really have much of a life, but I was on what is the clock, whatever. I was just doing the same thing day in, day out, and everything just seemed like mush. I'm like, oh man, what did you do yesterday? Oh dang, what did you do last weekend? And I have to think about it. But now, because I have been out here, like I have schedules and I have been doing things, I know what I was doing 3 months ago. I went all the way off.
You did. That was a quick sidetrack.
Hold on. But what was I saying before that? What was I saying before that? But that was a good one. That was a good one, though. Right. What was I saying before that? Oh, Jay.
How was it my fault?
Relate to being tired. But yeah, so when I wasn't doing stuff, when I was just existing and living, doing the same thing day in, day out, I was so unhappy and miserable. But now, like, even though I'm tired, y'all, I'm excited. I have so much energy because, like you said, and I think I said, it's much bigger than me. Like, I can, I have goals and I can see them, and I'm moving closer to them. I'm telling y'all, I make mistakes every day, and y'all see, even on the show, I make mistakes, but I just keep going. I'm like, all right, cool, and just. Man, y'all.
Definitely, and that's what having a why really does for you. It energizes you when you are tired. It picks you back up when you fall. It reminds you that, like I said, it's no longer just about you. I'm indebted to people. Like, you know what I mean? Like when my mom was at work, my mom was working hard. My sisters raised me. And I have people that took care of me when I was down and out. I got people that invested in me because they saw something in me, so I owe it to them. It's not even, like, once again, it's not about me. How could I live with myself, or how could I really sleep and get some solid sleep, right? When I know that I didn't put everything that I could put into today. Knowing that today is all I truly have. And you know what I mean? So,
but what's that? I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, you good.
What's that one quote when you were saying about something about, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's I can look it up on my phone, but I can look it up on my phone.
It's a good quote. I mean, you got to.
Right. But no, guys. That's we just want to talk about our whys. I'm sorry, our whys, and like what it really means to us, why we have them, how we found them, and encourage you to find yours. Find what it is, like find a reason to keep going. Find something and it could be you. Don't get me wrong, it could be you, but you are only going to take you so far. Like, and I'm gonna say that again. I don't know if everybody heard it. Like, you are only going to take you so far. So at some point, you're going to run into something that you can't handle by yourself. You know what I mean? Something else has to be behind you that's going to push you. Something else has to be in front of you that's going to pull you. Something else is going to have to be under you that's going to lift you up. And if you don't have that, it's going to be very difficult. So find that thing, find that person, find that reason, find that, find that calling, whatever it may be, that's going to help you get to that next level. Because like I said, you can go to certain levels by yourself, but when it comes down to it, you're going to need that extra push.
I'm about to mess up this phrase. I know I'm about to mess it up, but it's something. I'm gonna give you the gist of it. Pretty much, it says when you do enough to make a living for yourself, that's fine. But when you do, but when you do and you make enough and you build and you plant in other people, you make a fortune. Something like that. Okay. I don't know. But the whole point of it is, whenever you do enough for you, you'll get by and you'll exist, but you won't get to feel how it feels to live. And I'm like still like building. Mm-hmm. I'm not even where I know I'm going to be. Definitely. But just to like I say, have those moments of peace and to just like live, like it's amazing. Like to have those feelings, to have that fulfillment. And oh, he got the quote, y'all. Oh,
no, okay. But no, it says your lack of dedication is an insult to those who believe in you.
Your lack of dedication.
She felt that.
Your lack of dedication is an insult.
It's all right there.
To people who believe in you. Boy, Jace told me that one time, hurt my little feelings. I was like, okay. but and I know some people are like, well, I don't know why. I'm telling you, like, even in this moment of my life, at this moment, like the more you just do, y'all, you'll get closer to yourself, and you'll start to figure out, like, my why, what I thought it was, like, a year ago, 2 years ago, it is not the same today. So I'm telling you, like, the more you just do and get up, like, you'll get closer to yourself, especially if you're honest with yourself. You'll get closer to yourself, and you'll start to unwrap that gift of that stuff inside of you, and then you'll be like, oh, well, that's my why. This is why I'm doing this. It's not complicated. All in all, like, because it's heartbreaking, but for me, because I really love doing this show. But to leave y'all with something, I guess to kind of give y'all a foundation, like to figure out, oh, like, how do I start? What can I do? First, y'all, you have to make a decision. I know we've said it before. You have to make a decision. If you don't make a decision, you're going to be right here next year, same spot. And I'm not saying that's bad.
And I want to add on to that, like, a conscious decision. Because we make so many unconscious decisions, and those unconscious decisions is probably what led you to where you are now. I know it led me to the places where I didn't want to be.
Living in autopilot.
Definitely. Taking the back seat and being mad at the driver when you in the back seat. But you letting the driver drive.
And it's your life. You know what I mean? And you live with yourself 24/7, but you ain't doing nothing about it. What? That don't even make sense. But like, just say, boom, I want to be whatever you feel, y'all. Don't limit yourself. Don't say, oh, I can't do this because. Don't make excuses. Pretend like you don't have time. We act like we got all this time, but I'm just looking over the past 6 years of my life. I think I've been out of high school for 6 years. Y'all, so many people who I went to school with passed away, and I'm still breathing, and they didn't have a chance. But people over here just taking their days for granted. We don't know how long we're gonna be on this earth. So you need to make a decision, and it can be something crazy. Don't say, oh, well, I don't have the money. Don't make excuses. Just be like, boom, I want to do this. Make a decision. But you have to commit to that decision. You can't say, oh, I'm going to do this, but then don't, like, if you want, okay, being to work on time. All right, because that's still something I struggle with. So I'm talking to myself right now. I can't say, oh, I'm gonna start being to work 15 minutes early if I can't even get to work on time. So maybe I need to say, ooh, let me leave the house 2 minutes early. Let me wake up 2 minutes early.
Start
small.
where you are with what you
Start
have.
small, and then when I get good at that for about 6 months, because that's probably how long it's gonna take.
6?
Then I can add 5 minutes and 10 minutes. I mean, you gotta go at your own pace. I know.
I mean, if it takes you 6 months, you might have a deeper rooted problem. We can talk about that on another episode. But
no, definitely make a decision, y'all. Like, just say, boom, I want to do this, and just commit to it.
Definitely.
After you make a decision, oops, sorry.
Well, what you said, and we definitely want to keep moving forward. But what you said about the your friends, you lost friends, and you still have an opportunity. It reminds me of the phrase I heard from a phenomenal speaker, Les Brown. He said, imagine, if you will, being on your deathbed, right? And standing around your bed are the ghosts of the dreams, the ideas, the thoughts, the gifts given to you by life. And they're standing around you, looking at you with large, angry eyes, saying that we came to you, and only you could have given us life. And now we must die with you forever. So the question is, if you died today, what dreams, what gifts, what ideas, what books, what sonnets, what songs, what inventions would die with you?
And honestly, like, what do you have to lose? Like, people are so scared. People live timid lives. People don't take risks. But we all gonna die. Like, we all eventually gonna die. But so, like, while we're here, we might as well live that, not exist it. Like, don't play it safe. Like, what do you have to lose? Because we, like I said, we all gonna die. So, number one, make a decision of what you want to do. Like, and just make it and commit to it. Like, give yourself something you never given yourself before. Number two, it would have to be create a plan. And I'm gonna say create a plan and associate with somebody who's already doing it. Somebody who has it. And that person may be somebody who's tangible, like I have mentors, but it may be also like through books. It may be through videos. I know you associate with ET a lot. I love Danny Johnson. I better yet. Okay. I associate with her through her books, through her audios, through her podcast, and because she has she has the guideline of the life that I want to live. Yes. So that's how you create the plan. And like I said, it can be something small, like a small baby. So don't go try to go all out because it'll fail quick. But just something small. Definitely. And number three, work that plan, y'all. That's one step, and it's different. Make a decision with a commitment to create a plan with somebody who's already living it, not your friends who doing the thing. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then number three, work it. And I'm telling y'all, throughout this journey, because we talked about the how, so go ahead and revisit the how. If you don't know, well, I don't know how. Well, go back and watch the how. But I'm telling you, just through doing something, you'll figure out that path. And I'm telling you, opportunities will come. The right people will come. And even if it's for a moment of your life, you'll learn something. They'll keep it moving, but it'll help you grow and build. But you just got to keep going.
So we got decide, create, work.
Decide, create, work. And I also want to say, y'all, y'all don't understand like how emotional I am. Like, episode 20, and this is like our last show for the moment. But y'all, it's almost the end of the year, right? And I know that some people already go, oh, well, getting close to the holidays, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna chill. Y'all been doing it for the last however many years of your life, and that's why you ain't got what you want. All right, and I'm talking crap because it's 2017 and I'm still going strong first year, but I'm doing the thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, y'all, don't rest. Like, this is the time where you need to be going hard. Want to know why? Because 2018 is coming up and you making all these New Year resolutions for 2018. No, you need to, sow now so you can reap in 2018.
Like, you making 2018 New Year's resolutions, but you haven't even resolved 2017 resolutions. You know what I mean? Like, so, 2018 starts today.
Yes.
2018 starts right now. There is no, 2017 is what we have. And like something you said when we were talking on the call, you said create that momentum now, so that way you already have it when you go into 2018, as opposed to trying to establish momentum going into 2018.
Yes,
you know, it's
because think about it. I mean, I know like two of the most suggested resolutions, excuse me, every year from people is to get healthier and make more money. But they try to start at the beginning of the year. Like, I don't know, y'all. They start at the beginning of the year. It's like, no, start now. I know Thanksgiving and I know the holidays coming up. But I mean, if you more your days are, you know, you eating healthier and you living right. If you take 1 day or 2 days, you're not gonna gain all that weight back. So don't think, oh, well, I'm gonna wait till after the holiday. I'm telling you, if you want, y'all, we all need to go into 2018 popping, like for real. So if you ain't trying to be popping, like, yo, like there's somebody whose life got took and they would have done something great, but it wasn't their fault that they not here with us today, and you're not taking what you have seriously. Like, I don't there's so many ways I want to say it, but I don't know. I'm drawing blanks.
Just acknowledge the gift of life, guys. At the end of the day, like there's somebody that's sick right now that's begging for the opportunity to live the way you're living. There's somebody who can't walk, and you walking around like, okay, I can walk. It doesn't matter. There's somebody who can't breathe without a machine, and you're taking the breath that you're breathing for granted. There's somebody who, like, you're watching us right now. Somebody would kill to have that possibility, and we don't really acknowledge the gift of life itself. You didn't have to make it. There was 400 million sperm cells that was trying to beat you. You know what I mean? You didn't have to make it, but you did. So find out why and live in that.
And
I hope that's what you were trying to say.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. Yeah, he's so good with the words.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. We're 31 minutes in. We appreciate
you guys. But this is the last show,
it.
so that's our excuse.
We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. You want to hit us with that QOD?
Yes. You said it was Les Brown?
I believe it was Les Brown.
Okay. He said, when you know the why for life, you can endure almost anyhow.
There it is.
Y'all felt that? Okay. So, Jay, what is the motivation? What you going to leave with the people this week?
All right. So, guys, of course, as we all know, the struggle is real. I say it all the time. Zay actually gives me a lot of crap for using that. She said that's my favorite word because I say struggle all the time.
And the importance of. He used those too.
All right. So the struggle. So we all know that the struggle is real, right? And I would never, like, you know me, like I always say it. So the struggle is real, right? But so are your dreams. The struggle is real, but so are those goals. The struggle is real, but so are your family members. So are your friends. So are people that are surrounded by you, that's looking to you for that guidance, that wisdom, that help. Guys, so what I'm saying is, like, I'm not going to negate the fact that whenever we're going after something, there's going to be a struggle. I'm not going to negate and lie to you and say that I don't understand how there's going to be problems when we're going after something. But what we have to do, guys, is, like they said, make that decision that what we're going through is not more important than why we're doing what we're doing. What we're going through is not more important than the people that we're doing it for, the reasons that we're doing it for. It was a struggle living at my cousin's 1-bedroom apartment, sleeping on his couch, relying on him to feed me, relying on him for transportation, relying on him for money in my pocket. The struggle was real, but I made a decision that my goals were just a little bit more real. That my dreams were just a little bit more real. That my family members that are counting on me, that look to me for advice. I'm the youngest one that's living, and they look to me for advice. I made a quick decision that they are just a little bit more real than my struggle. And I came out of it, guys. So look, make that decision. Choose ye this day and go be great.
Yes. And can I say one more thing? I know we trying to get out of here, y'all. But remember, I've said this before. It's all about perspective. So it may hurt, it may be painful, it may suck, but embrace the suck. That's something that the military taught me. Embrace the suck, y'all. It's painful, but don't put that energy to that. Just take it. Ooh, ow, that hurt. But I learned this from that, and now I'm gonna use this lesson to go on with my future.
Definitely.
Do you understand that?
It's not a loss, it's a lesson learned.
It's not. It hurts. That's why we call it a struggle, but it's not to stop you or to put you down. It's only to make you stronger for that next moment of your life.
Definitely.
All right? So, guys, thank y'all for tuning in us on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate
and we
you.
feel all right.
I feel all right.
The party's here on the west side.
We really do, y'all. We appreciate all the love and support. Thank y'all for rolling with us for 20 episodes strong, y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
But make sure y'all, I know I'm going off, but y'all just make sure y'all 2018, when we come back with this show, I want to hear like some success stories. Definitely. I want to hear, hey, I did this day. Like, y'all, for real, like,
let's make it happen.
Just do it. I'm telling you, things will start coming your way. But we do the show live, not only for you all, but for ourselves, to remind us that every day we are live. There's no edits, no filters, no cutbacks. Listen, you just got to keep going through all the struggles, all the pain, all the hurt. So go out, live your show, and make it phenomenal.
Could be great.
See you guys.
Love you.
Love you, fam.